going to make a pixel art piece. So we're using this drawing inspired by imaginary animals, and we're going to turn it into a piece that's made up of pixels, so small squares. To start with, we need our drawing, a pencil, and we need a piece of paper with a grid on it. So we're going to trace our drawing onto the grid. This drawing's done in pencil, but as long as you have a nice strong line, you should be able to see through it. So you can use pencil, pen to do your original drawing. So I'm going to copy Here is our drawing on the graph paper. Then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do the outline in black. So everywhere the pencil has gone through a square, we'll colour that square in black. So along here it's quite simple, but when we get to places like this, it's going to be a little bit more difficult because two lines run through one square, and we need to decide which square we're going to colour in. So if I colour in this one and this one, I'm going to end up with two black squares next to each other. So it's good to think about if that's going to work and still make your drawing look good. So I think it will, but I definitely want to be a bit more careful up here. Let's have a look. So if I do these two, then start moving over. So to here, now you can see a little bit more, and I can decide if I want to have another line running alongside it, make that twice as thick. Let's do it, see what it looks like. What is good to think about at this point is how I want these three, I think they might be ears, or there might be hair, I'm not sure, how I want these three bits to look. So if I want them to be pointier, do I want one square at the top like I've got here, or do I want them to be a bit smoother, something more like this maybe. I think I'm going to make them pointier, so I want one square at the top. So I would colour in this, which would give me two squares, so maybe I'll do this one just next to it here. That can be my point, my end. And then I'm going to go not here where the line runs through, but I'm going to just go next to it here. Fill these ones in. And then I'm going to carry on along here, so that gives me my point. So now I'm getting close to the top of the next one. I need to try and make one square at the top and think about how I'm going to get there. So let's draw a square in here. So that's going to be my end square. So let's put another one in here. And then I'm going to have to follow along here and down. So it won't look quite the same as the other one. Let's see how it looks though. Okay. And the last one, maybe I'll start with the end point here. Now I've realised if I fill in these three, it's just going to be a straight line. Actually, I'm going to make the end point there so it sticks out a little bit. And then carry on out here. Now I've done the outline, I'm just going to have a look and see if I'm happy with it or if there's any small changes I want to make. So I think I might make a change to this joint here. So these three are all a bit higher and this one is a bit lower. So you can see there's a one I didn't fill in there. So I'm going to maybe do another two of this. Now I'm going to look at these three And as these two ended up having this kind of shape, I'm going to do the same on this last one here. So if I draw that in, the outlines are now similar. Next we look at the face. So these eyes are quite different sizes, so I'm just going to rub them out again. I want them to start in the same place, so I'm going to do one here, and I'm going to make them 1, 2, 3, 4 squares across. 1, 2, 3, 4 squares across. Now I draw my shape. My eyes are more even. When it comes to filling in these squares, I need to think about what shape I'm going to end up with, so I might quickly do it in pencil first. So they look very round when I've done that. If I want to make them a little bit more oval shaped and pointy, I can put in an extra square here and here. And have a quick look at the nose. This is going to be too high here, so I'm going to put it here instead. I don't want it touching the eyes. Then I'm going to have this shape. Okay, now I can go around these squares in black. Now it's time to colour in. So I have lots of different colours here, and I'm going to think about the eyes, the body, colours for the body and the legs, and maybe a different colour up here for these bits. So I want to leave a little white dot in the eye, like a reflection. So this square here, I'm going to leave white, and I'm going to colour in these three. I'll do them in green. So, okay. So next, I'm going to give the octopus some little dots of colour. So I'm going to use a lighter colour, and I'm going to draw just some random, fill in some random little dots. So I want them all in different places. Next I'm going to colour in the body using a different colour. So I'm going to use another colour here, and I'm going to give the creature some little stripes at the top as well. I'm going to take these edges down so that it's a little bit more rounded, and then I'm going to make some stripes on the head. Now I'm going to finish the face. Here's the finished animal. If I had more time, I would think about doing some of the background, but for now I've got most of it down, so I'll leave it there. Thanks for watching.